motivation, yeah, I woke up with zero motivation today, and that just happens sometimes. Actually, life happens sometimes, you know, lots of things can happen that can put you into a certain headspace where you just don't want to do anything. And it's like, I have zero motivation. How am I going to get things done without motivation? And a lot of people think that that's exactly what you need to get things done. And I thought the same up until recently. But in actual fact, it's discipline what you need, because motivation is something that you can't just conjure up. Do you know what I mean? You can't just suddenly go, hey, I'm motivated to do something, because it's kind of like an internal feeling. It's like you feel kind of like, do you know what I mean? And sort of like, I don't want to do anything. There's no feeling to do anything. So if you don't feel like you want to do something, how the heck are you going to do that thing? So the key point is not to confuse motivation with discipline, especially when you're on a journey like I am. And I mean, I suppose it goes for anything in life, really, the same sort of thing. You know, discipline kind of goes before motivation. People don't realise that. So, what does that mean? Well, what it means is that when you feel like shit, like I do today, and you're like, I don't want to lift any weights, don't want to do any squats, don't want to walk to the gym and back 45 minutes each way, don't want to eat, don't want to, do you know what I mean? If you get into that state of mind, it's difficult to do anything. So that's where discipline comes in. And what you have to do is just do it. And right now, I don't want to go to the gym. I mean, it's a weird one. Like, mentally, I'm thinking to myself, I need to go to the gym, right? But the emotion isn't there. The motivation to go to the gym doesn't exist. So what am I going to do? Right, I'm going to have a creatine shake and I'm going to go to the gym, even though I don't want to, right? In the hopes that by the time I come out of the gym, I'll feel a lot better. Do you know what I mean? And if I don't, then at least I've done something which is positive about, you know, feeling unmotivated about life. So, yeah, it's discipline is the main driver, really. And so that's what I'm going to do. What's the time now? Time now is 2:10. I've gym at 4, 4:15. I'm not even in the shop. Yeah, I've got gym at 4:15. I know a lot of people say that you should take this after gym. Some people say that you should take it before the gym. And I think for the most part I will take it after. But today, I'm taking it before. Just because it kind of helps me in the sense of, right, I've got to go to the gym. Do you know what I mean? I'm taking the creatine shake. I take them every day anyway. Well, I will be, because this is my 3rd day today. So I'll be taking them every day anyway, but I guess the point of me doing this now is to sort of like break your mindset out of whatever mindset you're in. You know, people go through lots of different things every day. That's another thing. When you make these videos, people make these videos, you know, for the most part, they're always positive and, you know, and they don't show the real sort of side of things and the struggles, which I think is important, because, you know, the journey is essentially the most important part. Once you've got there, you've got nothing left to do. Yeah, you'll be proud and happy, but that's it. Do you know what I mean? So the journey is kind of the most important bit, really, and there's ups and downs, same as in life. But I guess, yeah, it's just finding that motivation, not that motivation, it's not the word, is it? Just having that discipline when you don't have the motivation. That's what I was trying to say. And I don't know what it is with these bulk things. It happened in my video yesterday, didn't it, as well? Clearly. They're just, they don't seem to screw on as good. They don't have a proper, like, it's like the seal's not correct on them or something. So, and every time you shake them, everything goes everywhere, which is kind of not the idea. And they're not expensive, but I wouldn't call them cheap. Anyway, I'm blabbering on. Right, the point of the video, yeah? Motivation, forget about that. Discipline is what you need if you want to continue on whatever journey you're doing. If you want to make something of yourself, discipline is essential. And that's the end of the story. Well, it's not the end of the story, because I'm about to go to the gym, which you're going to see right now. So, it looks like I went to the gym, apparently. It was good. Told you. Yeah, man. That's what you have to do. You just have to push yourself. You just have to push yourself and then you feel alright. I feel great now. I might be lying a little bit. No, I feel alright. I tell you what, if I wouldn't have gone, I would have felt a lot worse. I'm not going to lie to myself, I don't feel 100% because that would just be lying, wouldn't it? But I feel way fucking better than I did before. And that's the whole point. And not only that, gains, man. Gains. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was a blast. I did some new stuff, as you've just seen. Well, you don't know that it's new, but what was new on that video? Well, actually, what was new for me was when I was doing the, I don't know what they're called, to be honest. It's the single arm dumbbell row. I think that's right. It was new in the sense that I was lifting, was it 22 kilos? And then I went to 26, I think, if you refer back to just that little section. Because I don't remember what the weight was. I know it was 22 and 26 at one point. I just don't know if I added it to the video. But so that was new for me. It was a good exercise to do. You know, the whole single arm dumbbell row. And I also did some curls today. But I don't think I've added that to the section of the video a minute ago, did I? I don't think I did. So yeah, I've done a few new things, which is cool because not only do you learn new things, but you start to hit different muscles in your body as well, which is weird because, you know, when I think, well, I used to anyway, and obviously it's not that you're dumb and you think, oh, we've only got like one muscle group per thing, but it's just that that's how we look normally, do you know what I mean? It's like you've got a bicep and whatever this is, fucking forearm, and a tricep and etc, yeah? But in actual fact, there's all little tiny muscles between and around and etc. So when you do certain exercises that are new or, you know, different, then you start to operate different sections of muscle, thus having an effect on them, thus making them grow. So, yeah, I mean, it's exciting. This is we're in the end of my third week training with a PT now. I think it's my third week. Yeah, pretty sure. So in the end of my third week training, about to go into my fourth week training, and I guess it's a weird one because initially when you start doing all of this, you have to, your body's adapting. And the other thing is that not everybody is the same, and not everybody's body is the same. So, the first you're not going to see much change initially. And that's one thing that you got to get into your head, like, right away. I say that for muscle growth. That's not so true with weight loss. At least with me. With weight loss, I mean, it was coming off of me like butter. I could see it every day coming off the weight. But with muscle growth, it's a bit different. And so you have to be patient and sort of know in your head, right, I'm not going to really see any mega results for quite a while. And just, you know, be consistent. And, you know, a year's going to happen anyway, whether you sit on the bed or you go to the gym. A year will happen. Time does not wait for anybody. So, what would you rather do? Sit on the bed for a year and be in the same place in 12 months' time? Or would you rather get off your ass and, you know, even if it's, right, I need to lose weight. I'm really heavy, I'm unhealthy, okay, I'm not used to this, so how do I go about it? First, you want to get yourself into probably a calorie deficit and eat some healthier foods and start off slow, but consistency is key. Even if it's like, say you're a really big person, a really large person, that like I used to be, I wasn't so large that I couldn't walk, right? But imagine you're a really large person and like walking up, let's say 200 meters for you is quite a task. Okay, well then you do 2 meters, 5 meters, whatever it takes every day. And every day you do that 1 meter more, or half a meter, or whatever it takes. And guess what? In 6 months' time or a year, that's going to have an effect on you, so long as you follow the protocol. Whereas, you know, if you sit down, nothing's going to happen. In fact, you're probably going to go the opposite way. So, again, discipline. It's all about discipline, man. This video is about that. Like I said, I did not feel like going to the gym today. When I arrived and I was speaking to my PT, I told him, I was like, dude, I really did not want to come today, and in fact, I still don't really fancy it. And there was a guy, another trainer, next to my trainer, and they were super encouraging. They were like, oh dude, come on man, you'll feel great after doing it. Do you know what I mean? It's the best medicine, really. So that's what I did, trained, and they were right. They were right. I felt great after it. And yeah. And now I'm doing some washing up, and I'm going to eat some food. What am I having tonight? Actually, I wonder if I'll add a little cooking video to this section at the end. Now, maybe we'll do that another day, and sort of keep it like, you know, this video's for this video's for that. At least at the moment, while I'm testing out stuff. You know, editing and recording and sound and all that. Because of course I noticed the other day in my other video that when I turn the tap on, in the video, what you can hear, for the most part, is the tap. So I need to get myself one of those microphones that is like compatible with Android, and I've seen one, a really good one, a Rode Pro. Sam Sulik uses it. And the sound quality is actually really good on that. So I might invest in something like that, just so the sound quality is better. I'm not so worried about the picture quality right now, using my phone. Probably be better with the back camera, however, it's a bit awkward to sort of like know if it's picking me up or not. So I'm using the front camera so I can kind of see what I'm doing, and then if I address the people, I can see. So we'll figure it out. But there's a nice camera out there as well, the Sony, I think it's a ZD something, which I've got my eye on. But hey, I'm not in a rush, man. I need to learn how to do things properly, how to create decent content that people are going to engage with, and also how to feel, I guess, comfortable doing it, because you do feel a bit silly initially, because you're kind of talking to yourself, do you know what I mean? And until you've got like a following, it kind of feels like that. I can only assume that once you have like a myriad of people following you, it will feel a bit more like, you know, oh, I'm actually addressing people now. So I kind of feel that even though I'm talking to a camera, I'm actually talking to an audience, do you know what I mean? Whereas at the moment, I'm kind of just talking to myself because I don't have an audience. But that's fine, that's part of the process, part of the journey. I'm doing like 2 journeys at the same time here, which is great. Doing the old camera journey and the old muscle journey. So, yeah, anyway. Right, I think that's it for today. I'm going to go and eat my dinner. I'm going to cook my dinner first, actually. What we got? We've got chicken, avocado, and that's it for dinner. Chicken and avocado, and possibly a banana later, and another protein shake before I go to bed. Because apparently that's what I've been hearing is that for muscle growth, that's pretty standard in the sense that if you drink a protein shake before bed, it's good to sort of like replenish the, you know, the protein, etc. in your body. It works better at sleep, apparently. I might be wrong. I could be talking shit. You know, correct me, please. Because again, this is all about learning, you know. You pick things up here and there, you might spurt them out, and what you've picked up might be incorrect information. Happens, do you know what I mean? So we're all here to learn and share, and that's the whole point of this for me. Anyway, see you later. Bye!